What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your very first time joining me. My name is Jessica. I'm a mother as well as a makeup lover, of course. I am so excited for today's video. You guys have no idea. So I did receive a PR package from Unearthly Cosmetics. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the products now, swatches, all of that good stuff. So starting off strong, they did send me over the Don't Be Jelly palette. When I tell you, my heart fell right out of my butt because these are so beautiful. That's this palette, man. Look, just, oh my god. I'm flabbergasted. Just look at those swatches. It's the most stunning shimmers in, like, oh my god. I'm flabbergasted. I have no words. I'm at a loss for words because it's so pretty. I'm not going to be demoing this palette in today's video, but I did want to include the swatches and all of that good stuff because when I do end up using it and demoing it with my other palettes, chances are I'm not going to be swatching it and stuff. So I want to just kind of have those swatches for you guys just for future references because in my next few videos, I am going to be incorporating this palette. So definitely stay tuned for that. The palette that we are going to be going in with today, which is the In the Dark palette. So this is their new version of it where they reformulated the purple so it was more purple toned. She kind of explained it on her live, but essentially she just switched places of the shimmers and she also made the purple more purple rather than sometimes it was purple, sometimes it was blue because of the like pigments that she put in it. So she revamped it up and it also has the new Unearthly Cosmetics logo because they did rebrand from Alien Cosmetics. So this is the one we're doing today. I'm really excited to be playing with this. Thank you so much, Unearthly Cosmetics. If you're watching this video, thank you so much for sending me PR. You have absolutely no idea how much it means to me. Like, and I love your guys' products so much. And you guys have definitely had me like step out of my comfort zone with like these grungy colors, especially like the lips, like the eyes. Like you guys definitely know how to push a girl and I'm not mad about it, okay? I'm not mad about it. So I'm going to be doing this eye look, of course. I'm going to also be doing my face makeup, but I'll do that with you guys silently because I do want the main show to be the eyeshadow palette, but also, I mean, look at my face. I need to show you guys how I did that. I almost forgot really quickly too. I wanted to mention this look is a recreation with my own little spice to it. I'm gonna be doing this lovely ladies look right here. I think it's makeup by Caitlin V. So yes, this is a recreation with my own little spice. So I did want to, before I forgot, I wanted to throw that in there. But definitely stay tuned until the end of the video to see my thoughts and opinion on the In the Dark eyeshadow palette. Keep on watching. I know I already just showed you guys all the swatches of the new Unearthly stuff that I got, but one more time, let's take a look at the In the Dark eyeshadow palette. It's a little harder in this bright light to get the little letters to shift, but it does say the In the Dark palette by Unearthly Cosmetics eyeshadow and pressed pigment palette. First things first, I'm going to start by taking this deep dark blue shade, which is called In the Dark. It looks kind of purple in the pan. You could use it for either the purple or the blues. I think, you know, like if you put the purple on top, it's going to shift more purple. But also, it's going to work for the blue too. So, I'm taking this on a P. Louise 117 to Lost in My Blend brush. So, it's just a small, like, well, it's long, but it's like a small brush. She's a small brush. And I'm going to be first things first, laying all of this down in a cut crease shape. So I'm just going to kind of do little circle motions all over the lid. Really build this color up. I love this like tone of blue though, like this super deep blue. It's so pretty. For my first shade, especially when I'm doing a cut crease, I'm not going to wing it all the way out. I'm going to kind of just add a little tail, but then I'll blend this tail out with my other colors. And that's going to give me a nice, like, whoosh, whoosh kind of effect. You know what I mean? Alrighty, so next I'm going to take this blue right here, which is called Paranormal, which is like this is, when I think of blue, this is the blue that I think of. I'm just going to take this on this little e.l.f. eye crease brush. So it's really tiny, round brush that I could be very precise because I have like a limited amount of, limited amount of space that I'm working with. So I want to make sure that I'm not taking this too far up. I'm just kind of using this to buff out this much deeper blue shade. And I am still just doing little circle motions. And when I get to the end, I just kind of flick it out. I'm going to dust this same brush off till there's pretty much no more pigmentation on it. And I'm going to take this beautiful shade right here, which is called Shadows. I think these two shades are the most unique, like, as far as my collection goes. I don't really go for, like, grungy colors. So these two grungy colors, I'm like, yes! Okay, so I'm just going to take this shade. And I'm going to take a very little amount of this because this is a more purple toned color. And we're going with blues. I'm just going to very, very softly use this to blend out. Right off bat, just from looking at this palette, I would say it's missing like a super light shade to blend out. But I mean, you could still definitely make this work. Like, it does have two lighter shades. They're just still kind of deep. So now that I literally blended that out all the way to my brow, I'm going to take a clean brush and I'll go over the edges and soften those babies up. So now I'm just going to go through those colors and blend them together a little bit better. But, I mean, I did take that kind of far up, but I'll work with it. I'll make it work. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the P. Louise cut carver and I'm going to go ahead and cut out my crease. Of course, I'll blend this out and cut this one as well. And then I'm going to lay down the P. Louise blank canvas right on top of that because I do need something that's going to dry down. Because I'm not going to be covering the whole lid in color. I'm just going to be kind of doing like a wing type shape. This is what it looks like. I think just cutting the crease helped immensely. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shade Obscure and I'm going to take this on a dough color brush. These are one of my favorites, but they don't have a name anymore because I like use them all the time and I've had them for years. I think I have a lipstick similar to this color from Unearthly Cosmetics. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the corner of my eye. Kind of like as if I were going to do a wing liner. And I'm just going to flick this out in the same direction, you know, that my wing is going. And then I'll start building it up. I'm going to take this about halfway and then I'll start fading it out when I get to that halfway point. So essentially I could just pack this on. Okay, and then when I get to this portion, I'm just going to blend the edge out as soft as I can get it without adding any additional product. So it's fine if it's not perfect because I'm going to be adding a little bit of my own spice to this look. So the girl who originally did this look, she just kind of faded this really beautifully and then kind of kept everything else blank. And I mean, it's stunning how she did it. But I wanted to use shimmers in this palette. I'm going to take a majority of the way. Because this is blue, I'm going to take the blue shimmer. Though the purple is reformulated. You guys seen the swatches and everything, so it's not like... I'm going to do more, obviously I'll do more looks with this palette, you know. You guys know me, I get used up all my palettes. But for today, we'll be taking the shade Illusion, which is this beautiful blue shade. Let me go ahead and do this eye real quick, and then we can do that. I'm crazy, but you like that. So I'll try to get the majority of the shimmer down with my finger, because shimmers always just pop more, in my opinion, when you use your finger. But I'm also going to take this little tiny brush. This is just a, this is a Peaches and Cream PC32. So I'll get that shade on the brush. And I'm just going to kind of cover the whole front of this lid. So let's go ahead and move on to base makeup, but I'm going to do it silently just because I've been doing it in my last few videos, but I still do want to incorporate it in today's video, because you never know how your makeup's going to look at. Like, you never know how your makeup's going to turn out, and if it turns out chef's kiss, I would like to show that. Okay, so the face makeup is done. I think it looks really good. That highlighter literally just knocked me on my ass. Like, so I'm going to start with the shade In the Dark. And I'm going to smudge this all under my eye. That Nimya Set It and Forget It setting spray smells so good. It's kind of ridiculous. Now I'm taking the shade Paranormal. Now I'm going to take the shade Shadows. And I'm very, very lightly smudge that out. My NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, the shade Milk. So I really just wanted to go there with my lashes today. So these are the Beauty Creation lashes in the style Bad Habit. I mean, just look at them. Look at how huge these are. But they also kind of have a big flare. So I'll show you. Oh. Okay, so here is the completed look. I just went ahead and my lip combo, I threw on the LA Girl, or the LA Color lip liner in the shade Chocolate, and then I went in with the Hank & Henry Satin Matte Lipstick in the shade Lust, and then I just topped it off with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. I was gonna go like with an Unearthly Cosmetic lip because I have one that's the same green, but I feel like that was a bit too much because I have these big ass lashes on and this real grungy blue that's super smoked out. So I decided to go with a more like neutral like lip, just to kind of keep the eyes and the highlighter and stuff like that kind of like the main center of this show, you know what I mean? But other than that, I wanted to give you guys my final thoughts and opinions on the In the Dark palette by Unearthly Cosmetics. So I never tried the original formula, but just based off of my experience from this one, I think you guys already know this. I love Unearthly Cosmetics eyeshadow formula. I think that they're super pigmented, but they're super blendable still. I would say that they're very beginner intermediate friendly. Also, their shimmer formula, they've been really working on their shimmer formula and it's so good. I really love their shimmer formula. I think it's like top tier. I really love their blushes, their highlighters. Like, they definitely know how to do pigments and shadows. So there's no surprise here. I think this palette is beautiful. So I mean, I'm happy to have this palette. I think this palette is so beautiful. I think the colors are so beautiful and blendable. I will be definitely doing another video doing with the purples, so definitely stay tuned for that. But unsurprisingly, Unearthly Cosmetics killed it again. And their palettes are always, like, their pan sizes are so good. Like, definitely do not sleep on Unearthly Cosmetics because trust me, you guys are sleeping on them. It's a yes for me. I love this palette. I think it's beautiful, and definitely stay tuned for more looks using this palette. Of course, I'm going to also be incorporating the Don't Be Jelly palette in my next few videos, so you're definitely not going to want to miss those. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Without further ado, we're going to go right on ahead. Roll the clip.